Hello, it's me again, Sheikh Ali. Hope you folks are doing all right. I just thought to continue my Sheikh speech with obviously good language and nice topics. So today I will be talking about gym, you know, about fitness and how to avoid few mistakes when we are when newbies, they join gym. So I'm gonna be talking about from my experience. Within few days, I've seen in my gym, there's a guy he just joined recently. So it's not about newbies, obviously, but yeah. So he was getting a training from a professional trainer. But I told him you gotta uh, do the leg as well, because he was like I saw him, he was more focused on biceps and chest. Obviously, these are the main muscles, when we hit the gym and we target these muscles. But I told him, just give him a suggestion, like an advice. So uh, yeah, gave him an advice. So he was like fine with it. Let me just fix the angle, a bit. Yeah, I think it's fine now. Much better. So yeah, I couldn't see my hands, that's why. Mm, let's talk about the old school gyms. So when you go to a fancy and nice gym, the equipment and machinery, they're all new and it's easy to use. Like there are instructions written on each machine. If you're not into free weight exercise, free weight is like free weight. It's like dumbbells and bars and rods. So you can use them literally if your angles and your knowledge is good. But for beginners, I would suggest on the machines, it's more convenient and easy. Your angle is fine. You don't jingle here and there. So yeah, fancy gyms, they are fine, but I must say they are not made for exercise. If you want to make tone your body, go for a fitness. Fancy gyms, you'll go down there, you'll be waiting. Personally, I was like this. I used to wait for just quickly finish my exercise, 30 minutes, 40 minutes max, and I wanted to jump to sauna, jacuzzi, steam bath, those other activities which are necessary, important, which are important as well, but compared to the thingy, like you're going to gym to make body for fitness, but instead you're focusing on other things. That's what I used to do, and so many people out there, they do it. So number A, fancy gyms, they are fancy. You don't make any body out there, you just end up paying like shit and massive chunk of money. Yeah, more appropriate words. You end up paying more money to fancy gyms. But however, if you compare to the old school gyms, where machinery is like old school and it's old, and you gotta be careful with that machinery, because the incident why I'm making the video as well, that was the reason behind it. There was a guy, he was doing exercise. So I would say do those exercises in which you are in control of your body. Do not depend on the machine. He was doing, I think, for bicep, and he was like he freed his body and he was dependent on the machine. Guess what happened, man? The wire, it just breaks and he fell, and it was awkward moment for the guy. But anyways, incidents happen. He was fine, no big injury, but nothing happened. Nothing serious. But eventually, that was not a nice moment for anyone. And yeah, um, after a while, 10, 15 minutes, I went to the guy and asked him, like, are you all right? You didn't hurt yourself. Told him just to be careful with this machinery. So I myself, where I'm going now, it's an old school gym, but the machinery is kind of old, but I do the exercises. I'll tell you the routine as well, how to be in the cycle, so you can work out for your whole body. I don't use machines which can cause injury. or which I know I'm not in control of my body myself. It can fall down on me, or like I can hurt myself or someone else, around me. So another day, after like 2 3 days of this incident, there was another guy. He was doing the similar exercise. So and there was another boy, another man. He was sitting like next to him. So I told him, I was like, "My G, listen. Imagine if he falls down, you're gonna be like a victim for no reason. Like he's the one. He's doing the exercise. It's bad for him to get injured as well. But you are for free, man. You're offering yourself for free. If he gets down, he will take you down with him. So I was like, be careful, and while someone is doing exercise, and first and foremost, don't do such exercises which can harm you. And I told him about the incident which happened like 2 days ago. So he was like, fine, gave me a smile. Nice look, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Be careful with the equipment and machinery when you hit the gym. And obviously fancy gyms, you sign an undertaking as well when you're joining a gym. If something happens, any injury or something, that's on you. That's an exclusion clause. So if you take them to court or something happened, mishap or anything, there's nothing you can do about it eventually. I'm taking it too far, right? But yeah, that's how it is. And let's jump to now the routine, how I do exercise myself. And I'd been hitting gym since 2013. My motive was not to make massive body, but just for fitness and good, and healthy life, to live a healthy lifestyle, for longer time. And so how I plan my exercise. First, like if you're just starting, first day I would train my tricep, combining with chest. 3 exercises for tricep, three for bicep. Sorry, 3 for chest, 3 for tricep, 3 for chest. Boom, you're done. For cardio, I'm walking nowadays, and before I used to do treadmill for like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, because I don't need to burn my fat like too much. So just for warm up. So and in between later on, I started walking. While I used to walk to my gym for 5 years, 6 years. Now I'm going back hard, but after my gym, I go for a walk. So that's compensate. I compensate it like this. So if you are basic gym, that's one thing I told you. And if you're concerned about abs, in the end you can do some exercises about for abs, for your stomach, and that's pretty much it. Then I follow up the next day routine, my bicep, combining with upper back, lower back. 3 exercises for bicep, 3 exercises for upper back and lower back. Like I combine it. Like if I'm doing 2 exercises for upper back, then I'm gonna do one for lower back. If I'm doing 2 for lower back, then I'm gonna do one for upper back. So that's how it is. Every day, 6 exercises, 2 muscles, and it takes me 30 minutes max. Because I do not lift like super heavy weights, but even if you want to lift super heavy weights, it's convenient if you are like a busy guy, and you're a family man and businessman, and you don't have time left like you used to have before in your young age. That's how you can cope up with the gym. And third day, which is kind of, I don't like it, but I gotta do it regardless of whatsoever. So it's my shoulders, and I combine my shoulders with the leg. 3 exercises for shoulders, yeah, and 3 for leg. Do not miss your leg day. I do not lift like super heavy weights, but this routine I keep on changing after 3 days. After 3 days, so full body workout, upper back, lower back, chest, bicep, tricep, shoulders, and everything is in it. So your whole body is working out, not just like one muscle or two muscle you're targeting specifically. That's how I like do the exercise. Keep revolving it. After 3 days, routine gets changed. If you skip a day or two, just continue with the thingy where you left off, and that's pretty much it. And for I never really take any supplements. I would say I bought it like so many times. I bought amino. I took like one box as well, like 2 3 years ago, but not for a long time. bought a box of creatine. I didn't took it. And yeah, whey protein, garbage. Do not take anything, man. Just have a healthy diet, like a good cheese, eat bananas as much as you can, milk, and meat, loads of meat, beef, lamb, mutton, sheep, fish. Avoid chicken. Chicken is not good. And apart from this, you can have eggs and a few milkshakes, and do not eat junk food, from outside. Sometimes it's fine, once a while. And yeah, avoid eating these what is it called, man? These processed foods, which are available in the market. They're not nice, Um, it damages the health. And yeah, do not just and avoid these canned and packed foods, these chips, you know, crisps and chocolates and just all those sort of things, which are not healthy. And you can literally change this your not healthy food with the healthy food by just and following these steps. Meat. If you eat like meat once a day, you won't be craving for food, for like a whole day. You'll have energy. Or maybe porridge, oats, cornflakes, like something which is uh, which is healthy, which is not going to harm your body. Avoid like too many spices. They're not nice. Sometimes they're good. Just like keep it like bare minimum, like in mid. Do not like too super spicy or not like not even just without spices. Keep the flavors of food while cooking, or whoever is cooking for you. Just let them know, like, keep the flavors nice and good, medium, and spices in mid as well. So it's gonna give you a life and healthy lifestyle. uh, that's it for today. Thank you so much. I'll be back soon with another topic. Cheers, guys. Take care. Bye. See ya.